When we bought the house, I didn't notice it at first. A small wooden door set into the floor of the laundry room. No handle, no hinges, just 4 rusted screws holding it shut. The inspector said it was nothing. Probably an old crawl space, he shrugged. Most houses this old have them. I didn't think about it again. Not until I heard it open on its own. It was 3:17 a.m. I was getting water from the kitchen when I heard wood creak and something click. I followed the sound. The laundry room door was wide open, and that floor hatch, it was unscrewed. I stood at the edge of the hatch, staring into the dark. No stairs, no ladder, just a drop into pitch blackness, and cold air rising up in slow waves, not like a draft, more like breath. I grabbed a flashlight. The beam didn't reach the bottom. I dropped a coin in. No echo, no impact. Then I heard it. 3 knocks from far below, even, deliberate, slow. I backed out of the room and shut the door. I didn't sleep that night, and in the morning the screws were back in place, tight, as if they had never been removed. It started happening every night. At 3:17 a.m., the house lights would flicker, just for a moment. Then the hallway would fill with the faintest scent of soil, and something distant would knock. 3 times. Always 3. I tried to tell my wife. She didn't believe me, until the night she heard the knocking too. The next morning, we found muddy footprints in the laundry room. Not shoe prints, not barefoot, just long, narrow impressions, like fingers or claws. I started recording, set up an old baby monitor near the hatch. At 3:17, the signal always cut out for exactly 1 minute, then came back with white noise, and once, just once, with a sound, something scraping against wood, like nails, followed by a whisper, "Don't shut it again." We tried sealing the door with new bolts, fresh wood, even cemented it closed. It held for 2 days. On the 3rd night, we woke up to find the cement broken, and scratches on the kitchen floor, leading away from the hatch. Last night, I heard breathing through the air vent in our bedroom. I got closer, held my ear to the metal grate, and I swear, someone was down there, not whispering, not screaming, just waiting. They spoke only once. "I know you're listening." Now, no matter where I go in the house, the vents follow me. I hear movement behind the walls, and every night, 3:17 comes closer. Not in time, in distance. The 3:17 last night, we didn't hear knocking. Instead, we heard footsteps, not below us, above. Slow, careful steps in the attic right over our bed. But when I checked, there was no one there, just dust, undisturbed, except one single handprint in the center of the attic floor. Long, thin fingers, pressed so deep they left splinters. I bought a snake cam, the kind plumbers use, fed it through a gap in the floorboards next to the hatch. At first, only darkness, then stone, then bones. Not human, not animal either. Spines that curved the wrong way. Skulls with too many teeth. Some that were still wet. And in the far corner of the frame, an eye opened. It looked straight at the lens. The feed cut out instantly. The camera melted from the inside. I held its warped plastic in my hands for an hour before I could move. She says she's fine, but she doesn't look at me the same. She doesn't blink often, doesn't eat, and I swear, she hums in her sleep now. Same 3 notes, low, rising, dissonant. At 3:17, she wakes up, sits up, smiles in the dark. Last night, I touched her hand, and it was cold, not cool, dead cold. I asked her if she remembered the footsteps. She said, "They're not footsteps, they're invitations." I went to check the laundry room this morning. The hatch is no longer there, not sealed, Not locked. Gone. Just smooth floor. Fresh wood. Like it had never existed. But I can still hear the breathing now through the drains. The sink. The tub. The shower. The voice has changed. It no longer whispers. It mimics. I heard my wife call my name from the kitchen. But she was standing right next to me. She looked at me and said, "It's inside the house now. You're the last door." Tonight I tore up the floorboards. Not just in the laundry room, the whole house. I needed to know what was underneath. I expected pipes, foundation. Instead, I found stairs, leading down. Impossible stairs winding far beyond the structure. Damp, black stone slick with rot. I descended with a flashlight. It flickered at 3:17. At the bottom, I saw every room in our house, built again in stone. And in the center was a table. On it, a second version of me, laying flat, eyes open, mouth moving. "I'm the one who listened," he said. "Now you have to stay." Something stepped out from behind him. Tall, boneless, familiar. It held a key made of bone, and smiled. I tried to run, but the stairs were gone. Stone closed behind me. Now I sit where the table was, and I speak when it tells me. If someone moves in above, I'll knock 3 times, and wait for the hatch to open again. Full video on the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss it.